Hi everybody, this is Oksana and today we're going to make this really fun pendant. This is my first time working with a donut bead, which is a type of bead that has a hole right through the middle here. And I came up with this really fun little heart design, and the cool thing about it is it's like a little fidget spinner because the donut bead just spins in there. So if you want to see how to make this, just keep watching. Today I'm going to be using this artistic wire in the color gold in 20 gauge. This is round wire. And I'm also using the same exact wire in 28 gauge for my weaving. I don't have the spool anymore because it fell off of it. And let me measure the 20 gauge wire, because the weaving wire we just weave however much we need and then we trim it off so you don't have to pre-cut. So it's about 11.5 inches. I think shorter should be adequate if you want to round it down to 11. And then my little donut bead, oh, it's almost exactly 1 inch or 25 millimeters. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is find the middle of your 20 gauge wire. So just kind of fold it roughly in half so we can find the middle there. And then if you have some bail making pliers, if not, just use round nose pliers. But you want to make a little circle shape. And the important thing is that it's bigger than the circle on your bead. So I'm going to use my bail making pliers, and I'm just going to choose this. It's like the second biggest one. So I'm going to choose that because it's bigger than the circular part of my bead, like that. So once you've done that, we're going to start the weaving portion. So I'm just going to separate these wires and kind of gently guide them in different directions so it's easier to get in here with my weaving wire. Then I'm going to grab my weaving wire, and I'm going to show you this pattern, but I also have a video if you need like a slower, more detailed explanation. Maybe you've never done this weave before. So if you need that, I will link that video below. What I'm doing is I'll cut this little end off later, but I'm putting this end off in here, end of the wire, and I'm grabbing it with my finger so it stays in place. And I'm bringing it up across the back, so it's making like a little loop on the bottommost wire, and then I'm bringing it across the top and then back through the middle. So now it looks like there's a little loop around the top wire. Then I'm bringing it up and just all the way down across both wires. So now it's looking like there is a like a loop across both wires. So I'm just going to repeat that. So around the bottom wire, around the top wire, and then down across both. So we're going to do this weave until it is long enough to make your bail. So the size of your bail, of course, depends on your necklace that you want to put through the bail, your personal preference. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this for a little bit, and then I'll show you how far I've gotten, and then I'll show you how to bend it into the bail. Alright, so mine's looking long enough. It's probably about 1 inch. So what you want to do is you just want to keep it nice and tight. If you have some nylon pliers, you can kind of push this weave back to tighten it. And then I've ended it on the part where I just do the one loop around the bottom. This way it doesn't unravel, rather than if you end it when it goes across both wires. That can unravel more easily, so I just trimmed it. And then here on the back, this will be my back, I'll just pinch down that little wire end. So the other wire end is on this side as well. So what you want to do is the circle is going to go around the circle of your bead, and then this is going to be bent downwards into your bail shape. So I don't need my bail to be very long, very tall rather. So I'm happy with that. Sometimes it's easier to just mess around with it a little bit without the bead. Oh, I can take this off now. I was just protecting my finger there because when I do a lot of weaving, it kind of like files down. It can file down on your nails. So what we want to do now is we want to bring these wires directly upwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by just bending them against my pliers, but then I don't want to press down this way. I don't want to accidentally scratch this nice gold coating. So what you can do is you can use a little cloth when you press, or you can use nylon pliers, which don't scratch the wire. It's up to you. I'm gonna try the nylon pliers. I usually have a really hard time with nylon pliers because they're like bulky, but I think for this they will actually work well. Oh, perfect. All right. Just gonna bend this way as well, just so it's all straight. All right, so the wires have been bent and they're just going straight up like this. Zoom in a tiny bit. I am just gonna use my normal pliers just for a second there. Okay, so we're gonna make the heart shape now. So what you want to do is just put a nice little curve into the wire and bend it down, as well as on the other side, and that'll be the other half of the heart. Now the thing about the heart is you want it to be small enough so that this point where it ends and comes to a little point on the bottom there, so that it will be near this little hole, like the top of the hole. So mine actually ended up being exactly the right shape. So just like this, because we're gonna have it come together here and then going through the hole. So what we're gonna do now is right here where it comes together, we're gonna grab with our pliers and we're gonna make a bend. And then we're gonna do that on the other side as well. Just very carefully. See, this would be hard to do with the nylon pliers to get into this tight space, but with regular pliers, you kind of run the risk of scratching the wire. All right, so I'm just messing around with it a little bit just to get it as perfect as I can. Okay, I think that's good. So what we're going to do now is the same exact weaving pattern that we did here on the bail. So we're putting our little wire through, and then we're just starting with the weaving pattern. So around the bottom, around the top, down around both, and we're just going to do this weaving pattern just to hold the two wires together. So you don't have to do this for very long at all. It's just so the wires don't come apart. All right, so when you're done, we're gonna cut these little wire ends so that, ooh, I just like bumped into my camera, sorry about that. So the back is kind of in here. It's kind of sneaky to try and get in here, but we're gonna try and cut the wire ends so that they are here on this back portion that'll be covered up by our bead. So I'm just gonna squish them down. So squish both of them down. As well as this way. All right, so now, you know how we bent our bail? We're just gonna open it up just a little bit. I think this half of my heart ended up being just the tiniest bit bigger. I'm gonna see if I can pull on this wire to get it to look a little smaller. Okay. So we're gonna hold our heart right here where the weave kind of starts, and we're gonna bend that down like that. And now we're gonna take our donut bead, we're gonna slide it on both of the wires, and now the goal is to get these through this circle here. So just try making just like a gentle kind of curve, because you don't want to put like kinks in the wire or make any sharp bends. So then just kind of pull it through, just kind of very carefully. So when it gets close, you can start looking here on this side of the heart and just kind of bending that. And then bending this back down, because remember we opened up that bail, so we're just gonna shut it back down. And then we're gonna take the wires and they're gonna just kind of go towards the front, one on each side. Here's what it looks like from the back. And then with these wires, so we're just going to do one at a time. So I'll just start with this one. So I'm having it go across and around, and then I'm just going to trim, leave myself a little bit so I can basically just kind of close that up. It's going to be like a loop that goes around. You kind of see the little end of it in there, and I'm just pressing that down on that loop so that it's closed, just like that. And then if you love swirls, you could have this wire, the second wire, go all the way through the bail and then make like a little swirl, but I don't want to take away from the heart, so I'm just going to do exactly the same thing that I did, which is I'm going to trim, give myself a little wire end, and then just tuck it in there to make a loop and just kind of close that loop up. All right, and that's pretty much it. You can kind of press on these wires this way so they don't come too far on the side. And we're pretty much done. That's it. Here's what it looks like from the back. So it could be reversible. I mean, this is a pretty cool look as well. If you want to have like an option with and without a heart. And the neat thing about it is it spins in there like a little fidget spinner. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.